Hello, Laura Beth Villarreal back to talk to you some more about what I said I would talk to you about on the first video. The three main problems that I have encountered with the clients in my life that I have life coached. First of all, I told you on the first video that I have my BA and MA in psychology. One of the things that I did with those degrees has been life coaching. In doing this, I met quite a few people with various issues that they needed help with. Of course, I always need to respect people's anonymity and privacy, so I'm not going to mention specific cases or individuals, of course, but I'm going to tell you what the three main problems are that I have talked to people about, that I've coached people in. First, though, I want to let you know that although I started out and I continue working in the field of life coaching, I do not make a living on the kind donations that I receive from my clients. The truth is, I've always kept my services affordable to anyone who needs me because their well-being is more important to me than making money off of them, period. And in fact, the money making that I do is totally separate from coaching these people. This being the case, I found myself needing finances to pay my bills, my rent, and just to live in general. As I told you earlier, that's when I found out about the Affluentry Connection and the great people that were willing to help me out. More on that later, because as I promised, I'm going to now tell you the three main problems that I encountered that the clients that I've talked to and coached have had. Number one was lack of self-belief. Many of my clients have been horribly abused as children and even as teens and adults. And yes, sadly, even elderly abuse I've encountered with some people. Many people have been victimized in various ways. Constant trauma produces a low self-worth in a person. So the people I talk to often have anxiety and depression issues, sometimes even personality disorders, but always some form of imbalance, fear, and financial stress. My coaching can help them overcome their emotional problems, and it often does. But what about when the toxic people in their lives have left them struggling financially? I'm beginning to introduce the Affluentry Connection opportunity to them, not as a sales pitch, but as one option that they could consider to help them break free out of their debt gradually and move forward into bigger and better things in their lives. It's amazing how good a person feels when they're no longer reliant on an abuser for their support and their well-being. Number two of the three main problems will be on the very next video. So stay tuned, and while you're waiting, why not go and see Affluentry Connection and decide if it might offer you a boost in your self-esteem as you become more financially free. Thanks, and stay tuned for number two.